Hey everyone, this is your girl Mafastana, and today I'm showing you how it is that an Italian peels garlic. Now, you could do this with your hands because it's the old-fashioned way, not by hitting it on the knife and counter to bust it open. Sometimes that's easy. But if you always have the time, you take it, start from the bottom here. It's the much easier way, or the top, whichever one. Sometimes it's harder to do it with nails, but you can do it. And it peels right off. Stick it in your little garbage tray. You can go this way. Sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's not. And just take your time with it. And you'll have a perfectly peeled garlic. Now you can use these in any amounts of cooking that you do. For us Italians, we stick it in everything. My grandfather used to eat an entire bulb of garlic a day. And he did it a certain way. I'm not sure how yet. But he grew to have lots and lots of good heart things. His blood pressure was low and everything. But this is how the Italians do it. And you have a perfectly peeled garlic. Enough to chop up or eat it whole if you want. I'm sticking them in a bag right now because unfortunately I ran out of jars. But properly you should put your garlic, your peeled garlic, in glass jars and then put it in the fridge. I have a bunch of these that I have to peel, but it's fun and I love it, and I do it by hand. So sometimes the garlic will fall into your leaves, but you just go in there and pick it out. Find it, different things. Here's one in here, but I can't find it. And if you have nails and you're having trouble, just take a pair of tweezers that you're not using at all. It doesn't have to be your eyebrow tweezers, although you could use them. It wouldn't hurt. But you can do that. For any helpful advice of Italian things, we also do string beans, and we pluck them by hand. Pluck off the little ends and snap them in half. When we do that, there's a lot of women that sit at the table doing that, and one woman is sitting at the table with the other women peeling garlic, and then the other women are over making pastas. One woman is making the dough, and you don't have to use eggs to make dough. You just use hot boiling water and flour and some salt. The hot boiling water combines it with the salt, and you have to measure the same amount of flour you use. Use the same of the salt, but not too much. Not too much. I'd say about, for every cup of flour, you use about a teaspoon of salt. Italians have gotten so good at making pasta, we don't even need measuring cups anymore. The measurements, we don't even need that anymore. Just the kettle, the flour, and the salt. Because you can use a kettle. The hot tea kettle, you can use that to boil up your water. You don't have to use a pot. But when you're making sauce, please people, make your own sauce. It's not that difficult. It's not. Ripe tomatoes, whether it's from your garden or the grocery store. Ripe tomatoes. Boil them so that, wash them, boil them so you can peel off the skin easier, like you would a hard-boiled egg. And then make up your sauce. And don't forget the red wine. Half a glass of red wine for the sauce, half a glass for yourself. And please do use the wine glasses when you do this. You're going to need them. Half a glass of wine in your sauce, half a glass to yourself. Always. Put in your garlic, put in your basil, your bay leaf, all that. This is your girl Mafastana, Italian name Govaninna, and I'll be seeing you on the next video. Bye!